Hey everyone, I'm back. Long time I know, yeah. I've been doing a lot of work at the minute. As you can see in front of you, I've been working the mold's outside anyway, right at the bottom. But I've been working on this and I've been putting quite a bit up on Facebook. Um, yeah, I'm really quite happy with that. I did 3D print the parts, basically what happened, and I glued it all together. But I thought I want it basically as a plaque, so then, because I'm going to have multiple of these, I don't want to do these tiny details every single time. So it'd be easier as it being a plaque, like I say, so then I can just pour resin into it, brush it in, and yeah, get a solid piece, as you can see. And then that'll just be uh, glued on the back. I don't know if you can see, I've done a lot of work on the Dalek itself. I've had to change the vent, basically, pull it out a bit more because I did not like the original angle. So it's now actually following the contour, as you can see with the, if I can show my finger. No, in fact I can't. But basically, oh yeah, I can. As you can see, it's following the contour of the skirt now. We've finally got the shoulders moulded, so they're back on there now. I've moulded the bottom ring, sorry, and that's down at the bottom. I've done that. The house is a lot cleaner now because of all the parts, because we've basically done a bit of filming, as people have been following. If you're following the Dead as Day stuff, here's the mould of the part that I made, and then I sprayed it black basically. Um, Top ring, middle ring. If it's going to be 3 rings still, I don't know if I'm going to go to 4. I'm still thinning. I met Tom, as people will know. I met Tom. Here's all the parts. It's a mess. The table's a mess, but the modulator by Vince, I'm really happy. I hadn't tried it out, but I've got a modulator now. So if people need one, Vince Martin, I think, or Mart Mod, the actual his company. As you can see, Mart. If I just turn it around, Mart Mod, yeah. Um, got parts like the dome's upstairs with other parts. So that's all the cables and everything. I'm going to be trying that out hopefully in the next few days when my battery arrives. Painted up a few of the bumps. I've only got 2 at the minute, and they got scratched a bit. But yeah, gunmetal grey. Yes, I got the right colour. I'm trying out. I'm all over the place in this video. I've got this product as well, Plasti Dip. I painted it on the plunger, and it's basically like a rubber coating. So as you can see, this thing here, is it zoomed in? It's zoomed in. I don't know how that happened. Yeah, I wondered why everything was so close. As you can see, anyway, that's part of the mould. The rubber's up in my room, and the glass shelves are outside. I'll have a video soon when I come to moulding the thing. So I did it. Cut it out with a router so it's all nicely clean, and I've kept the disc, and I think I might use that inside the Dalek dome itself. Yeah, waxed it first, gave it about 10 coats, I think, so that it's completely not translucent. It is like, because it will peel off, it's not paint, it is, how do I describe it? It's basically a rubber spray, a bit like Flex Seal in America. I've never used it, but I know, but basically it doesn't bond, it doesn't stick. It sticks, but it doesn't, you know what I mean, doesn't like what paint would. It'll peel off. So that acts as a barrier. So I think, for anyone who's watching from Project Dalek, I don't know if it's going to work. I tried a bit out. I sprayed it on a smooth surface, not wood. I'd sprayed it on a plastic lid, the really useful boxes. I sprayed a few coats, and I laid on some old resin or gel coat, I can't remember, and I left it to finish. And as soon as I pulled it, and it came off, so I'm thinking this might be a go-to for me, because my eyes are absolutely crap with sight and everything. I'm really bad at that. So having something that, I've got the wax just as a backup, seeing something actually there for me will help me massively. Yeah, what else am I on? Oh, the paint. The paint that I am using for the metallic gunmetal grey for the time being, if it doesn't go bad. Just the same as the gold, but in metallic. Sometimes they're called graphite grey, but this is called gunmetal grey. But as you can see, it's just called metallic. And this is what I am using on the bumps. So it's working out really well. Oh, another part. I'm gonna name this video as just updates or something. New eye stock. I've yet to do this disc because that, as you can see, is the wrong thickness. You would not believe the amount of times I had to refin it. So I've got my measurements. I've just got to reprint this in the smaller diameter, and basically what's going to happen with this, sadly it's not on, but it's not an idea that I've stolen. I did do this in the past before anyone seems to think I've stolen the idea. But basically the idea is, and I did it on the timber Dalek, the white and gold Dalek that I did 2019, with a smaller mirror basically. But I know that people like to use these. Ooh, nearly got to see me then. Yeah, that's the idea. That it's, you know, properly reflective, and it's just a mirror disc. Yeah, you can't see me now. But yeah, yeah. So that's the idea. 3D printed the parts. I've made a mold of the eye, as you can see, then glued them together. The discs and the pivot. The pivot, you're probably thinking, why is it black? After filming, as I've put about it, Finny, slightly a bit damaged and stuff. Well, the top didn't get damaged as we didn't use that top basically. But my idea is, once we've done filming and once they've painted it to his colours, because he's wanting a specific fin, and I'm going to get paid for that, which is good. All being well, if that goes ahead, the entire Dalek, once filming has been finished, he's going to be black and gold. Just for, you know what, I like black and gold. I did it once on a really bad build anyway, an Imperial, wasn't great. But I always liked the black and gold look, and I thought, you know what, why not black and gold for a change? Because I've done the cream and gold for so many times, and now it's been dirtied up. Instead of repainting it white and gold, cream and gold again, I'm going to go for black. And the reason why black, you know, stops it from the paint scraping, so that's... and it is smaller in diameter. I have changed the eye a bit, it is a bit smaller. But yeah, it's going to have that mirror effect on it. About one more shoot with that, and sadly, it's what it is. Sadly, it's going to come apart. I'm going to have to break it. Oh, the TARDIS. I'll probably repurpose the wood. I'll take the expensive parts off, like the bits that I bought, like the signs, the windows, the sign, the top sign, and you know, the light and bits like that. But it is what it is. I need the space. I'm redoing it anyway next year. I've got, if I can find them, I'm in the middle of the works, as I know someone wants one. Not a TARDIS, a police box. So I'm having to base it really heavily on the police box as best I can, not to anything. But the idea is, the windows would be this, A4 size. The windows will look small, but I'm basing it off the original police boxes. So big body, small details, and a big lamp on top, which I've printed, and I need to take a mould. But as you can see, new frames, making it much more slender, like a bit like the Met boxes, I think it's called, or the William Hartnell box, because I do love the 60s police box, or the Peter Cushing, or the Matt Smith, but that's more box shape, isn't it? But yeah, something like that, if you imagine. And the middle one will be blue, and maybe something here and there, but I don't know. But I like that look. So yeah, it will look higher quality than that. But yeah, that's one window, what that's going to look like. And then the garden is the tip, but once we've got everything sorted, the paradigms all in a nice red, blue and gold, and then not just them, I've got another two red ones, and then and a blue one, and a special one as well. I'm not saying what that is. I'm still in the middle of the script. Like I say, the garden will be a lot clearer, and yeah, I'm just all over the place at the minute. This area is nice and clean because of the parts that I made for filming of now outside. I'm not allowed to show anything until the 12th has been of December, sorry. Yeah. Oh, and probably people are thinking, what the hell's this? As I've added in a few videos. This is a Halloween thing. It's not done yet. It does look like utter crap, but basically it's going to drape a cloth over it, and it's going to be holding a lantern, and it's going to light up at night. I've just been making the form, because then when I drape stuff over it, it'll be damped in some sort of liquid to then set it in place, and then we'll pull it off and it'll be a hollow ghost basically. So just making a 6-foot humanoid figure. That's basically what that is. It does look better once the cloak's been put on, and I've got to bulk out the middle and make it look, you know, like a torso and that. But yeah, this video's getting nearly to 11 minutes, but it's just a little catch up on where I am at the minute. Got lots of filming apparently, he's told me. For anyone who doesn't know, Troy Boy Blue, you know, he's done a lot of work at the minute. He's editing every day, and it's the person that I'm helping along, as well as a few of his friends. But me, being me, I can't remember. My memory's just going. I can't remember the names. But yeah, had a blast last night. Yes, it was last night. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I cannot wait to see this finished. But this is just a video of updates. It was mainly about this, and I'm gonna paint that later. I'll have pictures on my Facebook as well, as I'm on there. If people don't know, on my YouTube, I'm mainly on my Facebook quite a lot, where I take a lot of pictures and upload stuff there as well. But yeah, where do I leave it up from now? You'll see a lot more. This is definitely getting closer. The mould's up in my room, like I say, and it will be this week or next week. I am going to be moulding that and finally having a fiberglass shoulder set, and then it's on to the skirt and base, finishing off the neck, finishing off the dome, and then it's now all the little tiny pieces after that. But once I've got these parts, I'm definitely going to be having a bit of trial and error sort of situations, and then I've got to figure out where the bloody electronics go, as I've never had electronics running through an entire Dalek. But yeah, it's getting to nearly 12 minutes. I hope you enjoyed the video and everything. Just a little catch up. I will probably get amping up more videos, as I'm now going to go into my self-employment stuff with my products, as I'm going to be doing test trading now. So you'll probably see a lot more. You may eventually see my face, as I'm now having to do a lot of towards the camera. I've still got to get stuff sorted, like I say. I keep saying it every time, but no, it's getting closer. So yeah, keeping the video short. I'll see you all soon anyway, and I'll keep you all posted, whoever's following me on Facebook. See you all soon.